Now in this session, I'll just going to start to block in some of the trunk of this frangipani, and just very quickly, I've left that as a white area. But for example, in this area over here, these branches over here, I'll just carry that on up. Now I'm blocking and very simply indicating some of the patterning on the flower pot. This is where, there wasn't really any pencil indication of the patterning on the pot. I'm just drawing with the pen, a brush, yes, with the brush, and suggesting what it is. We're not going to go into a lot of detail there. It's more a question of dropping in some of the pattern. Certain areas of that patterning dry, I can go in and drop the area of shadow on the side away from the light, indicate that, and also drop in the shadow that the pot is casting here. And this you can get a little into wet. So here's that area of the stone, so some of the texture of that stone on the patio can be just very lightly indicated. There's no point getting into detailed description of something like that when you're not sure whether it's really working. The texture, you just leave it, let it dry. You can always come back into that area and add. And if you think you've maybe added too much detail, remember you can always pick up a little bit if you think you went a little too dark in some area. As certain areas dry here in the pot, I can now go back in, and the lip of the pot is a little bit shaded on that side because the light is coming in that way. So, like so. I'll just indicate a little bit of what's happening behind the pot. It's a little bit of foliage from a ground cover or a vine growing behind the pot. So that'll conclude that until next time.